Ladies and gentlemen of the Paragon world, year 1 of Paragon is now on this day actually, and this is the biggest update ever, and I do mean ever, since Monolith. Now we all know Yin is releasing tomorrow, but what is bigger than Yin right now is one enormous major hero update. We've also got banners, new cards, and card updates, an event, many fixes, and the chests. Ooh. Right, so let us start off with the cards. Blight, which is the status effect, reduces the healing from 75% to 40%, and the duration has been reduced from 6 seconds to 4 seconds. Ash of the Witch is now a universal card. It will cost you 6 card points, and it will give you 12 power, and it will slow on ability hit for 1 second. Divine Shield is now a universal card. It will cost 8 card points, it will give you 60 extra mana, 4 ability armor, and it has a spell block for 45 seconds. Quenching Scales, now universal, will cost 4 card points, give you 50 extra health, 30 extra mana. It will give you a mana aura, which will be excellent for support, as well as a max team heal. What this will do is that it will heal yourself as well as nearby allies for 225 health, and it will grant 21 basic armor for 20 seconds. That will last 80 seconds per cooldown. You cannot activate this more than once every 20 seconds with an 80-second cooldown. It will cost 75 mana. Toxigel, now universal, will cost 6 card points, give you 100 extra health, and it will give you a burst cleanse. Essentially what that is that if you take 400 damage, it will activate the self cleanse. If you're out of combat for 5 seconds, it'll reset the counter. 2-second cooldown. Thermobond is now universal. It'll cost you 8 card points, give you an extra 100 health, and gives you 4 ability armor. And gives you a bit of Undertale determination. Basically what that means is that if you're hit by stuns, roots, and knockups, it'll give you an extra health regeneration equal of 12% of your maximum health over 4 seconds. Stinger Boost, guess what affinity that is? It'll cost 6 card points, give you 60 extra mana, and 11 attack speed points. Its passive, known as Empower Basic, after hitting an enemy hero with an ability, your next basic attack deals an extra 50 bonus damage. It will only occur every 1.5 seconds. Power Chord, universal, will cost 6 card points, give you 6 extra power and 5.5 attack speed. As a passive, hitting an enemy with a basic attack will apply a blight for 4 seconds. Thick Blood, now universal, again, will cost 4 card power, give you an extra 12 basic power as well as 30 max mana. This will also apply a blight, but only this time it's an ability blight. God damn, this video is going to take a lot longer than I thought. And now for the no longer now universal cards. Nature's Muse. It now costs 6 card power and the reduced mana cost from 150 to 100. Teleblink will now cost 5 card power and it will increase the distance from 1000 to 1500. Stablink will have the distance increased from 1000 to 1500. Shockwave will now cost 5 card points. Plasma Channel will now cost 5 card points. It will increase a shred per stack from 4 to 8. Bubble Tap will now cost less mana from 100 to 60. It will remove its lifesteal stat and now grant 60 extra mana and 4 ability armor. Bounty Stalker will increase the critical chance per stack from 4% to 6. Reduced max stack count from 10 to 7, and increase max stack duration from 3 seconds to 4 seconds. Satori Cloak will increase its shred from 15% to 50%. Megavolt Pylon will now increase its mana restored per nearby unit from 5 to 15. Dreadfest Relic will reduce its cooldown from 120 seconds to 30 seconds. Blink Shot now removes the mana regen stat and now grants 6 more basic power. Now for the many hero updates. And I do mean many, there are so many of them. I'm not messing around. Aurora got a massive nerf. Her health has been reduced from 550 to 506 base. Health per level gain has been reduced from 74 to 68. Her basic attack now has card scaling reduced from 0.6 to 0.5. base damage has been reduced by 1 single point from 59 to 58, and base damage per level reduced to 1 from 1.5. Glacial Charge's cooldown has been increased from 20, 18, 16, 14 to 22, 20, 18, 16. Hoarfrost is her most significant nerf. The duration of the effect has been reduced from 4.5, 5, 5.5 and 6 to just 4 seconds. The root duration has been reduced to 0.75, 1, 1.25 and 1.5 from 2 seconds from every level. And the mana cost has been increased from 50, 55, 60, 65 to 60, 65, 70 and 75. Cryoseism has now had its base damage reduced from 180, 230 and 280 to 160, 200 and 240. It now deals a varying shatter damage based on whether the shattering unit is a hero or not. That means hero shatter damage has been increased from 40, 62 and 84 to 56, 86 and 116. Non-hero shatter base damage has been reduced from 40, 62 and 84 to 28, 43 and 58. And non-hero card scaling has been reduced from 0.2 to 0.1. That was quite the mouthful. Crunch got a bit of a buff. Attack speed has been increased every level from 1.4 to 2. And base damage gain per level has been reduced from 1 to 0.8. Feng Mao got a bit of an update as well. His sweep has been given a bit of a buff, as his attack speed has been increased from 1.26 to 1.5. Earth Shatter has been nerfed from 300, 400, 500 to 260, 350 and 440. But his card scaling has increased from 0.8 to 1. The Fae got a buff. The cooldown has been reduced from 6 seconds to 5 seconds for Harvest Nettles. Gadget got a pretty significant tweak. It starts off with Speed Gate. It is now a proper escape now. It is now the move speed after going through the Speed Gate is now 125 at every level instead of 35, 50, 65 and 80. However, the duration has been reduced from 3.5 seconds to 1 second. And the cooldown has been adjusted from 22, 19, 16, 13 to 22, 18, 14 and 10. Tesla Dome. Her cooldown has been increased from 110, 90, 70 to 110, 95 and 80. The base damage, which is dealt over a total duration, has been increased from 350, 540 and 730 to 375, 575 and 775. Damage now scales over time. It will start off smaller and going up higher. The damage increases by 75% per tick. The final tick now hurts a lot, and the damage from the Tesla Dome has been given a new slow, a very small slow, but it's a slow. It's also been a fix of where the Tesla Dome only applies 1 less tick of damage than intended. So that's good for gadget mains. Grim.executable got a buff. Mana gain per level has been increased from 28.8 to 33.6. His basic attack now has more card scaling from 0.85 to 0.92. And his suppression mode slow now has a 0.8 second duration. Grux got a small nerf. His double paying card scaling has been reduced from 0.7 to 0.6 per point. And Smash and Grab has also had its card scaling reduced from 0.4 to 0.3 per point. Howitzer got a nerf for reasons unknown. His landmine, the base damage has been reduced from 75, 125, 175 and 225 down to 60, 100, 140 and 180. Card scaling has been reduced from 0.625 to 0.5 per point. And Make It Rain's cooldown has been increased from 90, 70, 50 to 105, 90 and 75. Iggy Scorch got a buff. His All Slick, his Escape, has had move speed increased to 100 at all levels instead of 20, 30, 40 and 50. And his Flame Turret, his base damage has also been increased from 150, 280, 410 and 540 to 300, 450, 600 and 750. Kalari got a small buff in cooldown for her Death Sentence, which has been reduced from 110 at all levels to 110, 100 and 90 seconds. Chimera's got a Spirit Regen buff for some reason. His Ambush now grants 3 stacks of spirit regeneration upon activation, and his coal doubles that. Seriously. Huang got an adjustment in both Light of the Heavens and Fury of the Heavens. His cooldown for Light of the Heavens has been reduced. It is now from 18, 16, 14, 12 to 16, 14, 12 and 10 seconds. Fury of the Heavens has also been micro nerfed. Its cooldown from 85, 70 and 55 seconds to 85, 75 and 65 seconds. Muriel has been largely reworked and nerfed. Her Serenity, which means her slow magnitude, has been normalized from 175, 245, 315, 385 move points to 200, 250, 300 and 350 move points. And Reversal of Fortune has been given a total rework. It no longer stuns enemies or knocks them up around the area of where she sort of lands on everyone. It now applies a 400 slow over 2 seconds. It can no longer be casted from airborne, and the player camera will now correctly return to its normal rotation after a Reversal of Fortune ends. Rampage's Boulder Throw has also been given a big nerf, and I do mean a big nerf. The rock is now timed out for 5 seconds if you keep holding it like a baby. If Rampage manually cancels all times out the rock, he still pays the mana, but the cooldown is not consumed. Throwing the rock now consumes mana and cooldown is normal. However, the stun has been reduced from 2 seconds at all levels to 1.4, 1.6, 1.8 and 2 seconds. And it now stuns minions for the same duration. Richter got a significant buff, and I mean that. Mana gain per level has now been increased from 36 to 45, and his Whiplash, the big buff, has now been increased to 1525 at all levels. From 815, 1188, 1525 and 1525. GG Epic. Seraph got a big buff as well. Her Angelic Smite has had its base damage increased from 55 to 58 points, and damage gain per level increased is now from 1.6 to 1.8. Attack speed per level has also been increased from 0 to 2.2. Her base health has been increased from 475 to 522.5. Health gain per level is now from 64 to 76.8, and basic armor gain per level has been increased from 2 to 2.5. Essentially, this is just a copy and paste of Sparrow's big buff. Shinbi got a buff and a nerf. A buff in her all kill, which base damage per wolf has been increased from 47, 61 and 74 to 55, 80 and 105. That should make her useful. And her nerf because her footstep sounds are now much louder. Sparrow sadly got a nerf. Card scaling has been reduced with her piercing shot from 1% to 0.75%. The base damage has been reduced from 80, 140, 200 and 260 to 75, 125, 175 and 225. The cooldown has been increased by 1 second from 8 seconds to 9 seconds. And her Inner Fire, her big ult, has had its cooldown increased from 90, 70 and 50 seconds to 100, 85 and 70 seconds. Steel got a buff despite getting a nerf. His Bulwark no longer occasionally blocks the pull of Scrutz's smash and grab, and his Force Shield builds and becomes active for half a second faster. TV got a buff. His Grenade specifically. Base damage has been increased from 50, 75, 100 and 125 to 50, 80, 110 and 140. Card scaling has been increased from 0.5% to 0.6%. Projectile speed has been increased from 3,000 to 6,000. And Grenade now has a targeting camera. Well, it says adjustments for the targeting camera. It doesn't really have a targeting camera, does it? And Yin has 2 things added. Wind Gauntlet Yin, which is a skin, and Call the Shots emote, which is basically her whipping around. Now we get to the UI. The rewards that you get for leveling up for new players now come in the form of chests. The tribute rewards for every hero now come in as silver chests, and master tribute rewards are now diamond chests, which may annoy pretty much everybody. The account levels. 1 chest is now rewarded at every level, and existing unlocks remain, so PvP, deck builder, what the hell not. The rarities have changed. So now it's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. These don't affect the rarity or chance that you will get items from the chests, so don't worry about that. And the banners. The banners are here. So the banners that have been added from uncommon to legendary. Checkpoint, Shock Point are both uncommon. The rares are Harbinger of Souls, Honor Crest, Angel Crest, Terror Beacon, and Tech Point. The epic ones are Harbinger of Death, Star Beacon, Flame Point, and Glam Point. And the 3 legendaries are Iron Abomination, Gold Abomination, and Dark Abomination. All juicy sounding words. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's the daily login rewards, as you can see with this nice GIF. So every time you log in per day, and it has to be consecutive, you will get a daily reward. And as I was about to forget, the weekly card pack. As per usual, you will now get Seek and Destroy, Merciless, and Blood-Soaked Armor. Oh, hang on a minute, I've just forgotten something else actually. The Year 1 event. If you play 1 week of the whole game, you will get a Year 1 gift. This gift will grant you one of 6 skins from the Vault. The founders will receive an additional gift as a special thanks. The Vault skins you could get are Wasteland Twin Blast, Monarch Decker, Monarch Sparrow, Monarch Murdoch, Midnight Muriel, Cobalt Steel, or a 500 coin pack as a substitution. And double XP all week long, which doesn't matter to me. And there's a big sale going on. 10 loot crate keys are 20% off, all hero bundles are a third off, and the everything bundle is half price. So that's it. Version 38.3 is a massive update. I hope 39 includes the new ranking system. Thank you so much for joining me on this epic venture through this ginormous update, and I shall see you all real soon. Goodbye.